the bread and butter issue of our people. Where we have our mothers, our fathers are all over here crying. They cannot get what they used to get again. When the government took over, they put everyone up in.
We discovered the
There are
issue.
some people in the country, they know what even tell wish for our government because you brought the government to power. So even when they are doing wrong, you cannot tell them because you brought them to power. The people who are there to tell the government, oh yeah, you are doing this, you are doing that, is not good. Sometimes the government can listen and change to do the better. These are people you stay to insult them. But why are children country back today? 2 years now into your administration, you said we're not going to see this thing happening in the country, but it is happening.
The Liberian Council of Churches, it is something that they crafted from the World Council of Churches, which was meant to promote peace and justice.
We dig out the facts. We bring the issue to the public to participate.
I was children. Why they keep it over there? So that's to get money without
They get lines looking for whistling or because they're not getting nothing. No whistling.
It's this government that we have here. But it is clear that problem is not in Ghana. What the guy will do, they want to take some money onto themselves, but they cannot lay man, then we can work on the trade of tax force so that we can start working. There are people that are in power. Even the things that are happening in Liberia, it's not in place on the tax force.
Issue in the society. We discuss critical issues affecting the nation against socio-economic issues standing to shape the destiny of Liberia. We discuss issues including poverty rates. Human rights concern environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Join our panelists, Aliu Masale and Solomon Bakari from the US of A, and the host, Stephen Contour on Kings FM 88.5.
We are the come.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they did they changed their mind. What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighters, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighters, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighters, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they came here, they changed their mind. When they came here, they changed their mind. What kind of people they think?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people?
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighters, you killing our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighters, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighters, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Beauty.
And so definitely we are back and we are here. Today's Wednesday, the 4th day of March 2026. I'm Stephen Compton. This is I would like to welcome you to the midweek edition of the program, Issues in the Society. We've been Stephen Compton and my team there from the US. And most certainly, Aliyu Masale is here, Solomon Barker Reeves as well. And I'm sorry, Janet Bessiman will not be with us today. Yes, she has a situation, and we are just hoping that Friday she will be here, or probably next week, by the special grace of God. But welcome. For those of you who are following us via our various social media platforms, we are calling on you to share the live video as usual. That would be very, very much important. And so, good morning, as usual, to our people there in New Crew Town, our people in Claratown, Ado Community, Central Monrovia, and other parts of the country. It is just very important to be here. Oh yeah, like someone was telling me the other time, that this particular song that you people always play on the radio during the time of your program, I think it is important that you do a remix of this song and add some, a flavor to the song, like something like, the most important question that is asked in the song: which kind of people are they? Like someone said, we need to add other things there, going to, our day-to-day activities, the contemporary society we are living in. Which kind of people are they? Like raping our women, sodomizing our boys. Someone said there's a particular issue needs to be added to the song. But again, I don't know how to sing. Probably, Solomon Barker Reeves from We Nation used to sing. He's going to compose that and send it to Mount CC. Mount CC call other people, and they are going to sing that one. Oh yeah, so that's very important. But very quickly, let me bring on my team. Yes, that's very important. Let me quickly bring on my team here. But let me get this off. Yes, it's yeah. So let's see whether we can cross over to our team here. Aliyu Masale, Solomon Barker Reeves. Let's get you people on. Reeves, good morning. You came to class before Aliyu. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Aliyu.
Solomon, good morning. And
good morning to our wonderful people of Mama Liberia. Compton, good morning.
Good morning, Chief. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks. And good morning to our wonderful people of Mama Liberia. And of course, not forgetting the most appreciated, the beloved We Nation. So it's a delight for to be here this morning to discuss matters of importance to Mama Liberia and of course to We Nation.
Okay, thank you so much, Solomon Barker Reeves. Aliyu, let's get you on. The people are listening.
Yes, good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Solomon. Good morning, Mama Liberia. Aliyu Masale, glad to be here this morning. Solomon, I didn't receive my email yesterday. What's going on? Don't play with me.
What happened? I'm not hearing you.
I said I didn't receive my email yesterday. What's going on?
Oh, I did call, but you're going to respond to me today. I left message, but once I get any feedback, I will email you.
Okay, all right. Thank you. All right. Yes, glad to be here this morning, Stephen. How's our country? What's going on? How many homes y'all have breaking down again? Because this year is a year of demolition across the country.
You need to be asking Solomon. Solomon here, he's the UP man, like he always said. And so I think that question should be directed to him. there's the man's government, right? So you will be able to provide more details on that, So Solo, the man is asking, how many homes has your government broken down? So that's Solo address that question.
Well, I think this government is the government of Liberia, and if both of you are Liberians, then of course this is your government. And as I said before, you cannot be in a party and you always criticizing or talking about the ills in the party. That it seems that you are not a committed partisan. So for that reason, on Freedom Radio, I made it clear that I am now an independent person. The only political party that I pledge allegiance to, that is the political party called Mama Liberia. So that I will talk the right thing, and I talk the bad thing. Doesn't matter which party is doing what they're doing. But this government, the way in which they've been going about stuff, sometimes we wonder. For example, I have a piece of property that I wanted to open as business center. In the previous government, looking at the road in Grand Bassa County, especially in the Buchanan City area, coming from Tottenham Street, they know that is business center. It is also residential. So when the government made the road, they measure it to that extent. Now going towards the flour mill or the Pietrus area or the new Buchanan area, those areas are the continuation of the residential and business. When President Weah government, when they were doing the road that's supposed to have connected Grand Bassa to Riverside and also to Maryland and Sando. So when they came in, they said it extended the road. So they went all the way into my property, and they said they're going to pay for something. They have not got anything. And people who try to make business so that they can minimize the unemployment in the country, those are people that the government don't really care. They say development comes with pain, and those are the slogans they have. But that is the government of Liberia that we have. Maybe one of these days they will understand why is it that when they come to America, certain road they narrow it, and when they get to certain areas they broaden it. Then they will get to learn that. But most of them are in government over there. Some of them they live in states that on the expressway, when you are approaching city, the residential and commercial area, they narrow the road. They don't learn those things from other countries, but then when they go to Liberia, they do the opposite. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Solomon Barker Reeves. But before we proceed with issues we should be talking about here today, let me quickly do justice to our online followers. Recognize a few of them. Yes, it's very important. Let me quickly recognize them. Beginning with Malu Fofanan. She's following us from 20th Street Sinker. Abraham B. Kroma is following us from the Battery Factory, and Danila the Swag is also following us. Samuel Kofi, who's a junior, is also following us as well. Thank you so much. Emmanuel Pepper says good morning to everyone. Thank you. Saros Bikabok Common says good morning, big brother. Thank you also, Saros. J. Emmanuel Nance says good morning, Kings FN family. I'm following from Johnson Vale City View. Thank you. Heron T. Joel Todd Jr. Heron is following us from the His residence somewhere around the Carwet Belt. Thank you also, my dear brother Ezekiel Yoman Johnson. Johnson says, good morning, Kings FN. I'm following from the Chicky Soup Factory. Thank you. Patricia Brown is also following us from the Rehab end. And Sylvester Croman is also following us well. He said, hello, guys. Emmanuel K. Tamba. Tamba says, I'm following you from Carisburg District. Thank you. J. Heron Nad is also following us from Fender area, Carfield, right? Carfield, somewhere around the Fender area. Thank you so much, J. Heron Nad. And the rest of you, right? We recognize you as we go on with today's edition of the program. But we got a couple of things to talk about. And so for those of you who are following us, like I told you earlier on, share the live video and invite other people to watch as well. Last night, Solomon Barker Reeves, I have to pull my phone off because I know Aliyu Masale who have texted me probably to vote me because I wanted to do a comeback, Barcelona against Atletico Madrid last night, but unfortunately, we played well anyway. Yeah, we showed supremacy. We show supremacy. Like I always say, Barcelona is the best team in the world. You like it, you go in your village, you go argue with your village people. The best team in the world, no, Barcelona. Yeah, Melvin Jackson, our media colleague. Thank you so much, my dear brother. Yeah, so Atletico Madrid qualify overall for the final, right? But again, I switched my phone out last night because Aliyu Masari wanted to call to.
Now, what made you to be the best team when Atletico Madrid can qualify over you? I just saw that thing and said, right now my focus is on Iran, so I just saw that.
Okay, all right. So that's very important. But the reason why I switched my phone out into other Madrid fan, and the reason why I switched my phone out because a lot of people called me last night, man, I want vogue and other thing, but I ain't get patient for that thing. I just switched my phone out and y'all went to bed. Yeah, because I don't want any problem. All right. So Alasha, thank you, Alasha from Banave Kebat area. That's very important. But let us go into what we have to discuss today, right? We have a couple of things to talk about, but let us firstly dive into this proposed legislative instrument that was presented to the House of Representatives by one of the lawmakers, Representative Jan Flomo. I'm going to read a portion, right? A portion of his proposed instrument. And we are going to look at that. Remember, just a couple of weeks ago, we were able to talk about the issue about cybercrime, bullying of people, right? We spoke about that the last time, right? George Temple, go sleep, man. Your Madrid Foco, If you see Madrid, man. George Temple
is the world best team. We are Madrid. We are the best in the world.
So anyway, no problem. We see that Barcelona winning the Champions League, all right, and the La Liga, right? So now let us go today. Nima County District 2 lawmaker Jan Flomo was able to propose a bill to the House of Representatives, right? And I'm going to read a portion of that bill, and we do an analysis on it. We also gave some recommendation and the position of this bill. Since the bill came out, I have been seeing a lot of our media colleagues, they have their own say. They have other things to say about the bill and other things. But we are going to look at that, and I'm going to read that for our people who are following us and so that they can be able to get a fair appreciation of what a bill is talking about, right? So let us begin with this. The House of Representatives has mandated its Committee on Information Broadcasting and Judiciary to review within 1 week a proposed amendment to the Abdullah Kamara Act of Press Freedom, right? According to the House Press Bureau, the amendment titled The Protection from Gender-Based Online Abuse. I want you to underscope that, right? If you're listening to us, this particular aspect, I want you to underscope that. So let me begin with this. According to the House Press Bureau, The amendment titled the Protection from Gender-Based Online Abuse Amendment Act of 2026 seeks to criminalize gender-targeted online harassment and abuse. The release said the bill submitted by Nima County District 2 Representative Jan Flomo aims to address the growing concern over profane and insulting language on social media platforms, particularly directed at girls. Representative Flomo said, while Liberia's existing press freedom laws safeguard free expression, the amendment emphasizes accountability for abuses, the freedom, citing constitutional provision on equal rights and responsibility, the responsible speech as well. He noted that former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf has also voiced support for stronger regulation, noting that unchecked, false, and offensive speech can attribute to societal instability. So let us get this last two paragraphs, then we'll go over to our team. The Nima County lawmaker added that the bill proposes clear definition of profanity and verbal abuse alongside proposed penalty such as fine or imprisonment. So we stopped it. Now, here is the bill. Remember a couple of weeks ago, like I stated earlier on, we were able to discuss the issue of this cybercrime, including online bullying of people. People just go on social media making false claims. Somebody will just wake up in the morning, right? They will just go on Facebook, just write about someone, tarnishing the person's reputation, talking all sort of things about that particular person without any proof. And one thing that a lot of people hold in high esteem is their reputation. There are a lot of people who over the years fought hard to build a reputation, did everything they could to be where they are today. But one morning, somebody will just wake up, go on social media because probably on free basis, or they have data in their phone. They will just go and start writing about the person. The person is dead, the person is died, without any claim. So this particular bill that has been presented to the House by the Nima County District 2 lawmaker is calling for criminalizing those who are doing that. And like I said, a lot of our media colleagues, share a lot of posts. They have their own say that, the bill is aimed at, silencing journalists, doing this and that. Although I have not gotten the original copy of the instrument, but from what the House, press bureau posted on the page is what I just read from. And this is where, until I get a red copy, this is where we will be taking our analysis, or based on this, we'll be doing our analysis and why it stands for. So very quickly, let me go over to Solomon Barker-Reeves. Solo, this, you have listened to the reading of the instrument, and as well as, it was in the chat room. I trust you may have gone over it. And so let's get your take on this particular bill, if amended. Let's get your take on it, Solomon Barker-Reeves.
Well, I think the bill needs to be recrafted because it is very selective. And they're really talking about. I mean, it is confusing because if you read through it, some portion we talk about the media because apparently the original bill about this. Camera guy, maybe for freedom, of press and all that stuff. But if you talk about profanity and we're talking about cyber, so if I don't go on a computer to say whatever I have to say, but I say it in an open, but I did not write it on internet, so that would not be considered profanity or all of those stuff. So that bill, you need to craft it better. And it needs to be generalized that if profanity is not going to be uh, allowed in our society, then it should go across the board. There are lawmakers who have silenced other people, whether journalists or not journalists. They have gone in their faces, physically abusing them, morally abusing them, and all those stuff. So and when we are talking about uh, abuse, whether it's cyber abuse or digital abuse or in person, physical verbal abuse in person. If we want to restrain on those, then the bill should address those things. And when it comes to uh, accusing somebody that you don't have the proof, but you accuse this person that this person is doing this, and you're going to call that tarnishing the person's reputation, then that should be embedded in that legislation so that it can be across the board. Um, but if we do it like the way this one is selective, and in it being selective, uh, it is confusing because it will talk about public nuisance or abusing or profanity, but then you're talking about press. So the public nuisance or the profanity and all those are they only uh, uh, referring to the media people, the press people? So that's why I said that it is a good legislation if they put it if you put it together better so that it can go across the board. Mind you, in Liberia, we don't have any rule that I know about when it comes to profanity. But just recently, the Supreme Court jailed somebody with all due process for profanity, using profanity. So, in the absence of the law, you cannot find somebody or put somebody in jail when there is no actual law regarding that. So that this bill could uh, solve the problem that we are facing right now, including Prophet Key. So I think that's a good legislation if they craft it better, that it will benefit Liberians across, including journalists and non-journalists. So that's my take on that.
Okay, thank you so much, Solomon Barker Reeves. Let's cross over to Aliu and get Aliu's take on this particular proposed bill by the Nima County lawmaker. Aliu, you are live now. Go ahead. What's the take?
Yeah, I think I'm just in line with what Solomon said.
Okay.
Yeah, the bill is very good, but they have to look at it. And while you just read, these are some of the reasons you see other media practitioners are saying, oh, yes, it's like they want to silence all freedom of speech and how to do our work and things. Because if you want to be pointing the media out in it, then probably is that you are trying to target the media. You observe that people are using media institution to carry on this bill that you're trying to pass. That's why you single them out in the entire bill. So they just need to work on it because this thing, defamation of character, is not good. We've seen it happening over the time, and people will go to court and sue people. Oh, you said this about me. And also we see how people go about it using abusive words and things on social media. You just go and say this, you go and say that. These things, they are not good for our society. So they just need to go and revisit what they wrote, they craft it again and bring it back and see. Because if you want to talk about this thing, like we get one of the oldest men in our country working in the president office, Anthony Cassidy. When you see that man writing on social media, when he ready to curse all of these things, as old as he is. So that's a good bill because we don't want our society to be like that. I always tell people, we are African, we have culture, we have tradition. We need to respect our culture and our tradition. And these things are happening, and I don't really know Liberia what's happening to us. I stand to be corrected. The way in which we see our people doing their own politics, everything now is about insult. Unity Party go on social media, all their insult go to George Weah and Sedition. Sedition go on social media, all their insult go to Unity Party and Joseph Boakai. What are we teaching our children? I don't know how we carry our own politics. So I think that bill is good. They just need to go and recap it and put it in the best form and manner so that at least we can have some respect for our tradition, our culture, our cultural value, and more especially our women. Because most of the insults, sometimes like you will see people going on social media, like just this gone time, I think certain part of last month we saw what happened with one of our comedian, what again, the Lila comedy. And when you saw what she put out there, these things, they are not good for our society, you see. So I think that's a beautiful bill that will bring pride and dignity to our country, to our women, our cultural values and norms. But they need to recraft it and put it in the best way. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Aliyu, and that of Solomon Barker Reeves. So let us come to this. The Kamara A. Kamara issue that he mentioned here, like a lot of you have said, the art of press freedom, among other things, is something that has to do with like media people giving them the right to be able to talk about issues in society. It promotes accountability, protect fundamental human rights and other things, that the freedom of speech, like we are doing now, right? So that particular act decriminalize whatsoever thing one may say. Whatsoever thing one may say on the radio, on social media, to the newspaper, or whatsoever. But now, like I told you, I have not really gotten the copy of this particular proposed legislations. But from what we have read from the official Facebook page of the House of Representatives, from its press bureau, and from what I've seen, I don't think it is something to probably target the media, in my opinion, right? Until I see the rightful copy, or the original copy, or the copy he presented to the House's leadership, right? But from what I've read here, is that something I think to attack or go after critical voices of the media, as many people have claimed. But now here is the issue, like Solomon said, the ambiguity and backed by Aliyu as well is what we are looking at, because there are a lot of things to consider. I back this for a fact. Remember, like I stated earlier on, we were here talking about this cybercrime, bullying of people on social media, and people just making false claims here and there about people's character. So there's, among other things, like most especially, he stressed on the issue that has to do with women, right? Now, if you go on social media, many of the victims of these things are women. If you go on social media, many of these things they are being said against women. Many people, there's somebody who just go on social media, just take someone's picture, forgetting to know the harm that particular post you are doing might cause for that person. They will just go and post a lot of things about the person. So what this particular bill, among other things, is seeking is that you as a person, Aliyu Masale, if you go on social media, you say Mary Brown did this thing, Mary Brown is there, Mary Brown is that. You should be able to have proof for it. So if Mary Brown takes you to court, the law is going to back Mary Brown. You, Aliyu, who went on social media, or Solomon Barker Reeves, who said Mary Brown did this, or Mary Brown is there, and make all kinds of statements, you should be able to have a proof. And trust me, like the former president, Mana Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, stated on the program on EABC, I think Chinchin attitudes, right? She stated, she made mention of this. And these things, honestly to speak, may lead to instability. Like somebody just go on social media, just read about somebody, knowing the fact that you don't have proof to what you have presented. And the moment you post something on the media, a lot of people see it, and a lot of people see it. So before you post something about somebody, this particular bill is telling you that you should be able to have a claim, to have a proof to what you are saying. And so when this particular bill is passed, it will be able to save our social space. People now will be able to go about to say, or before someone says something, you should be able to have a proof before tarnishing another person's character. But now here is the issue. Like you said, the ambiguity of this bill, yes, it is true. Solomon Bakari, I myself, I have a concern with that. There's a very serious concern, because even in the West, like I was even lecturing with my bossman on this particular instrument, right? And these are things we were talking about. Now, there are a lot of people, when you are making these kind of builds, or probably talking about these things, there are certain things you need to consider as well. There are a lot of people who on social media, you can bear me witness, fellow Liberian, those of you are following us, who are not using their real names. My name may be Stephen Compton, but on social media, I may be using different names, most especially the women, right? Or Toa Bond, this other one Queen, the other one Prince, and that's just kind of flimsy names. So another thing we should be looking at is the tracking system. If this bill is passed, the tracking system, how to go about tracking these people. Because if somebody uses XYZ name, how you think that particular person can be tracked? Because people using different names, and at a certain point in time, they will just use different pictures. They will not use their own pictures. So how to go about tracking these things? So all these things need to be put in place. I think if the House's committee on broadcasting and other things will be reviewing that these are things we are important before, then they should be able to consider the tracking system. These, among other things, should be able to consider these things, to before passing this particular bill into law. So that's my own take on it. I don't know whether Aliyu or Solo has another thing to say. Then we can move to our next discussion point.
Well, as I said before, the problem is not just people that go on social media. Those have access, they go on social media, they talk about it. Other people go in gathering, whether town hall meeting or whether in a backyard or whatsoever, and they spread out disinformation, misinformation, and other those things. They are something in the society. So you can't limit it to cyber or social media, but it should be something. If it is not correct, it should be considered throughout. And if you talk about the press, we already have freedom of the press. That is backed by the Constitution. So it is already there. So there is no reason why you should reinvent that. If you see that there are a lot of profanity, bullying on social media or outside of social media, so it should be something that will fit the entire society, be it on social media or not. And that's what we are saying. And if I know the person who is the engineer of the bill, I wouldn't mind talking to him and suggesting some of the stuff, the way we did with the dual citizenship legislation that was passed. We work on it for a good time. Put this one there, put this one, put Tifa and Dallas Dillon. They became to push it so that it can be bipartisan and not just one political party. So that's a good start. That's all I have to say.
Okay, Aliyu, anything that will cross over to our next discussion point?
Yeah, that's it right there. The bill is not bad, but they just need to work on it. Like I said, I always feel frustrated when I see most, especially sometimes, our sisters, women that we're supposed to have high respect and dignity for, when you see them denigrating one another, these things, they are not good. And we see other men doing it. even though you say yes, the bill is not targeted or media practitioner, because I believe and I know of media practitioner, you people are professional people. When you go out there covering a story, you know your choice of word, because when you say anything out there is going to bring some name to your institution. But because they were just called in the bill like that, the media institution, and that's how they feel targeted, and they want to silence their freedom of speech. But I know you people are professional people, and I
Some
don't
of them.
was it. Yes, some of them. Like today we have everybody, any small thing happy, you see everybody with phone and thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just all over the place. But again, we hope and pray that they put it in the best form and it should be passed. Like you talking about tracking, my brother. What's you can even track your corruption and you can be carried on.
No, it is serious because these are some of the things he need.
That's the maintenance. That's the maintenance of the bill. Yeah, that would be you try to say when they pass the bill, they should be able to maintain it. So that's the maintenance aspect by going on social media to be tracking your name, John Paul. But you go on social media, you're using John God is my God's son, or all kind of long thing.
Yeah, how come some
Like that,
names?
you not even said no. So that other maintenance of the bill will be hard, my man.
Because they use their email addresses to get social media account or phone number. So I think they can track it. They can track it if they want to.
Yeah,
it will take a lot of resources to do that.
What system do people get to do that?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let's go to our next topic, man.
So these are the things we are talking about that need to be put in place.
I know, Solomon. Even the cell phone call we can make here, it is being tracked. So there are certain times you will get in certain problems, certain things they will say, "Oh yes, Masale, you did this, you did that," and I will be like, "No." They will go all the way to 2018. Everything they start saying 2018 December, you have so and so call. The so and so time. All of these things they start bringing it on. You want to so and so play at so and so time when you made this call. Oh man, let's go to our next topic.
But this is why nowadays when you're doing your DS260 or DS160 or any visa stuff from the embassy, that's why they use your social media account. They actually have you used all of these before because they have a tracking system. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, Aliyu Mansale and Solomon Barker Reeves. Okay, so let's cross over to the next discussion point on our menu here, beginning with the playing of this voice. I'm not going to call the person's name, fellow Liberians. You yourselves, you are going to recognize the person. Then we go over right to our team so that they can be able to give their own take on the senator's statement, right?
But there was a representative from Maserado County too that made a similar statement, right?
Come again?
There's a representative, a female, I think from District 2 that made a similar statement.
District 5.
Okay.
It started with DJ Blue. DJ Blue, his own was a write-up I saw on social media before President Cooper announced the loan. It started with DJ Blue. He was the one that said, "I see nonsense."
Okay. Yeah. So let listen to the audio, fellow Liberians. Yara said, I think I can get it from this end.
Because especially lawmakers. No. There are three branches of government with officials in the three branches. Lawmakers can give every day more than all the officials in the other branches of government. Whether for political reasons, whether for to make sure, or whether because we get who have to do it. Lawmakers can give more every day than any branch of government officials. But the lawmaker can take the blame for everything in the country. You don't understand. Just somebody just go with me just now in the supermarket. Let me get only $10 in my pocket to go buy shitty steak. All the people that work in the supermarket want from me. I go about $10 Chevy State, I got more than $10 what I go spend. I know I can. Let me see somewhere in small portion. Playing it on the hand, the sign I can pay for. Let me get you that. Just take 4 steps behind me. Let me decide to take a stroll. Every 10%. Senator, what's up?
Okay, so you listen to Senator Dillon, his statement. He visited an intellectual center that sealed some few days ago, and he has this to say, right? Talking about how ordinary Liberians, most especially, backing them as lawmakers. That was Dillon. That was a statement he made. I don't want to say much. Let me cross over to Ali on this one, and after that we go to Solomon Barker Reeves. Then I will get my say on it. Ali, let's get to you. Listen to your man Dillon. Let's get to you on.
Oh yeah, thank you, Stevie. Thank you, Stephen, for the audio there. Yes, this is why I always say Liberia is not going to be a better country anytime soon. Probably everyone that will die. Our children then are coming up with the mindset of having a better country, to live in a better country, and our great-grandchildren, they're the one will change our country, because those politicians we have right now, this political thought, when they are in opposition, when they are not in power, that they will tell our people they will fall for it, and when they can't, they become a disgrace. I once saw that scene nonsense from DJ Blue, wherein representatives, they spend more money because people going to their offices every night, they're asking them for money, going to their homes, calling their phones. And these are the same people that will go on the social media, on the radio station, to say they are making so much money. Followed by Priscilla Cooper, the nonsense that she get this day gone time, when people are in the bedroom with their wives, their husband, they can't call her. But when they're in the hospital, at the time they will call her. And then when she go, they say they will want a bad woman. When water in their horses, they call in, they don't even say no as to whether water in your horse too, that her own foolishness that she said. Now it comes to Dillon yesterday, you just play the audio. Now, and this is my question to those people who have become a serious embarrassment and failure to win the Liberian people. You people were elected to go and serve to represent these people, to pass bills, concessions, making laws that is going to impact the lives of the citizen. Don't you think if you were over there passing bills that making impact in the lives of Liberian citizens, you passing concession agreement where companies can carry on your vetting, your look at everything, and then you see how your citizens are going to be impacted by the concession agreement. What impact is going to be on their life when that company go in Grand Bassa, you go Grand Jida, you go Lofa, you go Grand Cape Town? What impact it will have on the people's life? Your past concession that is going to be in the best interest of the country and the citizen. You make laws that will make impact in the lives of the people and the country. You think if I was working in a supermarket, I'm being paying $200 to $300 a month. When a senator enter that supermarket, I get time for him because I know I'm well paid. I'm able to take care of myself and my family. I'm able to save something that I can do something else. So when you go there, I'm basically doing my work. You think if a company is in Grand Cape, Nima bombing, where in the morning I have to get up and go to work because I know I get something doing, or I in Morovia working to second and factory in the morning, I get something doing. You think I will get down when they say Senator Dillon coming, Senator Stevie coming, Representative Stevie coming for me to go stand there so that when he can, he should get something like $10,000 Liberian dollar, then I'll be running behind Solomon, my own. No. This is the position that you put us in. We elect you to represent or to make laws, to pass concessions, to make bills that will impact our life. But you people will go there signing all those useless concessions, all because of signature fee. And I will always say this. This is what we will get when we start to elect irresponsible boys and girls that never even own a bicycle. Then you take them, you send them to Capitol building. They start riding for the $5,000 car. They sleeping in house with air condition blowing. Then they sit in car with air condition. This is what we get. Solomon, you and I know everybody you see here in our House of Senate or even in the House of Representatives, these are people that already have money. They go out there to make sure where they're coming from, they look at the lives of the people. Let's go over there to see how we can change things within this community, within this environment, within the district. And they go there to serve, to change the lives of their people, to improve their living conditions, so that tomorrow when they leave from there, that legacy will be there. But not those people in Liberia. They will get all the sweet talk. When we put them there, they go to enrich themselves. If you people were making a great impact in the lives of Liberians, who get time to be running behind you, Senator Delon, Priscilla Cooper, who are working. My wife pregnant from today's day. She went to the hospital. They say, "Oh yeah, I'm not you pregnant." And I know I'm working. I will not start saving, but I will be waiting. When they take her to the hospital, then I call you, "Oh, my representative or Mr. Senator, my woman in the hospital." These are some of the things. You people make the people jobless. You can say that you people are heartless. You don't even say have conscience. Liberia people say we are the cause of their problem, they are suffering, and yes, indeed, you know. Let's cut down all this wasteful spending. Why are we buying for the $5,000 card 2 times in a year? Why are we getting money for scratch card, gas, and we are getting salary? Government is paying for our horses. You can sit down. But if you people continue to put Liberians into poverty, they will be running after you everywhere you go. And this is how you want it to be, because you want to be doing that. Lezopen say he can buy baby top for the people in Grand Jeda County. So all the 20-some more years, they are challenging him to show what tangible what he has already done in Grand Jeda County. He will tell you he can carry baby top. Is that why you went there for? So this is what happened in Delon. If you people were impacting the lives of Liberian people, there's too much corruption in the country, there's wasteful spending that you carry on. Nobody will go after you in the morning. Stevie know you're supposed to go to work and get a family to take care of. You're going. General, when they say there's a company in Grand Basokate, instead of Solomon saying that in moreover going to Kerry Street at Aisha to be discussing politics, he's going Grand Basokate because there's a company there. And he's going to work to take care of his family. But you people who know over there to sign concession, to sign contract, because, oh yes, Solomon, when you sign 25,000 my signature fee, let the people go there. Whether they treat our people right, they treat them wrong. You don't care. And this is what happening. No job creation, no youth empowerment, nothing. You get our people living in such a life. You think that I will get my work to do. My work is pregnant. I will not be safe here waiting when they carry her to the hospital for me to call Priscilla Cooper. You people are failure. To those people who elected you. In the rain, in the sun, they were there. Solomon, take it from there. This thing, the way I can want come down on these people.
Well, you said it all. The legislative body, they are a big failure to, and they are the problem of Liberia. Mind you, they are the one that even approve, confirm the other people from this other branch of government and order that. Even they are the one that can approve the budget for the country. They are the one, everything it goes through them. In fact, that's why we call them the first branch of government. So if the first branch of government is not doing what it's supposed to do, it's going to be a big problem in the country. Look, when it comes to providing means for job to be available, once you make sure that job is available for the people then of course the people will be in the position to take care of their needs. Okay, but they don't have the job, and then the government hospitals, whenever any of them go to the hospital, they don't have the money, you lock them up in the hospital. So what are they going to do? They will have to come to you to beg, because you put them in that condition so that they can be a beggar. All of our lawmakers that have children, they are children unless they decide not to want to go to school, but they are children. Some of them, they have completed college. Some of them, they are in good schools and what have you. Other common people who voted for them, some of their children for the past, the same time, Darius Jordan became senator. Some of the kids, because they don't have money, they are not able to complete even their junior high school level or their high school level, not to even go to college. But the few years that you have been there, your son or your daughter, whatever children that you guys have, they all either in college, in the country or outside of the country, and they enjoy it. Whereby the other people, you condition them into poverty so that they can be a beggar. So this is why the people go to you guys. So the nonsense that you guys are saying means that you don't understand your role. Anytime the companies that we have in the country, that when you guys sign the concession agreement, you get your whatever you guys get from those companies. When those companies are ill-treating the employees, the common Liberians, and those people want to protest, you will be the same person to send them to jail. That they should shut up their mouth. All the little police, number of police officers we have, those that are armed, they're not protecting the vulnerable communities, but they are protecting the concession companies. And those companies, they have money to hire or train their own security. But those are the people where you send your armed officers, and the vulnerable people, they are there. And for them to have that ends meet, crimes rate is going on higher and higher. So Darius Dillon, you should be very, very, very shameful of yourself of making such a statement, even though some of them were kind of entertaining, but they were very, very bad reflection of the government of Liberia. You guys not able to create job, and at the same time, you're saying the people begging you. Look, if they were innovative, they have the power to compel companies that are using especially ArcelorMittal, they can compel them so that government can use that track for commercial purpose. When you're using that track, people will be carrying their businesses, whether in real estate or not in real estate, they'll be able to be doing consistent businesses. People will be working on the track and all of those stuff. Even Bowman's, the real track that was there. But you guys not innovative to say, well, we can create job by all of these means. You're not doing it. But even if somebody want to do that paper business, say, no, you can't come here. You stay over there. They can't get the money. So who do you expect them to go to? For them to steal? So they created the atmosphere for us to depend on them. When it comes to gasoline, they're getting free gasoline, and that money, if you're paying for their own gasoline, the money from gasoline they can put into education, into hospital, into road connectivity, but they're not doing that. So they are making themselves to be rich. They just when Braga became president, when they are not getting their $45,000 for vehicle, what do? They started protesting. They started talking about it, and then when they got their
some of them were riding keke.
Yeah. But when they got the money, what happened? They shut their mouths. They not say anything any longer. So they pay for the people to beg them, for the people to depend on them. That's why one of my friends here said there's no reason we should have the lawmakers. We should abolish them because nothing they're doing. If they want to raise, in fact, there was a decent wage bill that was introduced many years ago. most of our lawmakers, they are considered some kind of farmer. And because they are farmers, what do? They refuse. Because one of the things I was discussing with the guy, the former lawmaker that was proposing that bill, I said, look, at least if you pay these people $1 per hour, at least $1 per hour, and the person working 8 hours, they may be making at least $8 per day. I mean, 8 times 8. I mean, yeah, 1 times 8 at $8 per day. So 8 times 30 or 31, that would be a good money. But you gave them, if they tap 500 or 700 robots, then they get them $350 for the day.
Okay.
And all of them they're doing that, and other people don't have any job to do. So it is a serious problem. The digital will is over there. What is wrong with, even if you pay those people $2 per hour, that $2 per hour, because they have not been making those kind of money before, they will be a little bit happy. But you making the huge money, and then at the same time, the people paying for your gas, the people paying for your generator, they pay for everything, and they don't have anything. Then you have the gut to say, oh, the lawmaker, they can be asking us when they drink it, they always asking lawmaker, because you are the problem in the country. That's why the people go to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Solomon Baka Reeves, and also Aliyu Mansale. But very quickly, let me say this on the Dillon's issue. Then we go to the lines, all right? So as you listen to the audio, you know, like I said, I told you, Dillon is just a man. The senator, he's somebody who acts like he knows everything. And he knows everything about anything you talk about, right? And so there are certain statements that are not supposed to be made by certain people. And when those people make these statements, then we come to shame them. Where the lawmaker issue, Representative Priscilla, right, as a lady, it is so sad that a lady, a female, will be making that particular statement to another females, condemning them. Where's the morals that we have been talking about? To look at your friend female to tell her that, oh, when you're sleeping with your man and X, Y, and Z. No, this thing
that's disrespectful and rude. You don't do that.
The lawmaker, you know what? Some of these people, when they don't have power, they will be backing. That's politician for us. They will be backing all over here. Priscilla Cooper, in District Father, you are all over begging the people to vote. Those same women today that you are shaming all on social media, you are talking to, you are begging them yesterday, telling them that when they rather sleep with that man in room, you can beat them, all kinds of things. Why she a woman? Even if somebody will say these things, if somebody will be able to utter this kind of statement, it should not be a woman, a lawmaker. It is so sad for us, right? It is so sad to see a lawmaker, a female, who's supposed to be championing the cause, to be empowering women, to be there and making all kinds of reckless statements against a people of a kind. Then it should tell you that those people, you can just elect them to enrich themselves and their family, to make law in their favor, and to just be there for themselves, not you. Let me come to the Dillon issue and go to the line very quickly. You know, last week we talked about, I think last week or so, we talked about the Dillon issue where you were calling on people to break down your houses, right? Darius Dillon. The economy is in the toilet, man. Oh, you have forgotten, right? Fellow Liberians. It is the same Dillon we are talking about. The Dillon yesterday who was moving from one community to another, sitting on motorbike, and who was telling Liberians that the country's economy was in the toilet during the Wias regime, who was vocal around here. It is the same Dillon today that is telling you people that you are beggars. It is the same Dillon we are talking about. It is not different Dillon. It is Senator Darius Dillon we are talking about. The Dillon yesterday, who now seems himself to be a rich man. A Dillon who are behind lawmaker on Carey Street and Gallup Street, all over here, who are turning lawmakers' bags around here, When they don't give him 5 cents, he will not have it. It is the Delon who overnight has become a monument at your detriment. He has become a rich man boasting. Because only rich people can talk that thing that Delon talking. Only people that get money can be able to talk it. Rich people, they tell you, yeah, you are back or you are there, you are there. But come to think of this, Senator Delon, you know, education, like many people will say, is power. Like many people will say, it's power. And you as an individual, if you just behave or act like you know everything at a certain point in time, you know, you shame yourself. I think there are certain statements that shouldn't be made by this a lawmaker of a person. Of the lawmaker of a person. Yesterday, you promised the people, and you sit in a position where you're supposed to be making laws, like my colleagues have said, should be making laws, putting in place measures to ensure that those people will be in power. Ask Stephen Compton, if I'm in power, do you think I would think about running behind you, Darius Delon? No, or any other lawmaker, I won't. Like in the Western world, where Aliyu Masale or Solomon Barker Reeves, they can testify today to this, what we are talking about. Not too many of the people in America that will go run behind people to say, oh, the lawmaker come here. No, you are lawmakers that do not get time for you. You passing, they don't get time. And other countries, they don't get time. They don't get their time. Because even some of them, their income is more than your income. But here we are. You people have enslaved our people through your laws, through laws you have been making over years. They have made those people, they don't have the opportunity to earn something for themselves. And in order to feed their families, when they come to you, Delon, they say, oh, give me $5, then you go on social platform, you go all over to be denigrating the people, be telling the people who will come to you at night to beg for $5 because they don't have the opportunity to be able to work. They will come to you to say, Senator, I beg you, my child's school fee has not been paid. But all you can do is to come on social platform, to go to social gallery, to shame those people. It is so sorrowful for us as a people. Senator Darius Delon, it is so sad. You are here vocal against the labor minister. You are talking all kinds of things against the labor minister. But in a much, you got your payback, they gave you something, you are not talking anymore. You claim you are talking for those same people that you are shaming today. But here we are, we don't hear Delon talking. Because we said these things over and over, that anytime you hear Delon talking in the house there, it means he wants to get something. What he's supposed to get, he's not getting it. That's the only time you can hear Darius Delon talking. But the moment he gets that, trust me, he will not talk. Look, Darius Delon, a character like you, Mr. Senator, you shouldn't be saying these kind of things. You are once a beggar. And so you shouldn't be shaming people who will go to you at night to beg you for help. Then you passing around, you boasting because today you have become a monument. Then you shaming those same people. It is so sad for our democracy. This thing should not be happening to our people. Our mothers, our fathers who will go to you lawmakers at night to beg and to ask you for something, then you will come and start shaming them, start saying all sort of things to them. It is not good. It is not good. There are a lot of people in this country that I know for a fact, like my panelists that are on this particular platform, the work they are doing in Liberia here. You don't see them coming out shaming those people. There are a lot of them who are helping millions of Liberians here. A lot of people in America there, they are happy people. But you won't lawmaker, the moment you get something to somebody, you will come on social media, go to public gathering to start shaming those people. And when they gave you the chance, they get Darius Delon the chance. That man there who went talking, just to say, I don't even know. He will be able to call those people that he helping names. Trust me, Darius is not able to do that. To come out to be talking about the help he has given to people. You trust me. You gave Darius Delon a chance right now. The people he has helped, you will be able to name those people. The people he has given $5, $10, he will name those people. But we gave him the chance. Darius Dillon, those people voted you are in opposition now. Since you became a senator, tell us what are some of those people you have employed? And the job opportunity you have provided for them that will enable them not to even come to you to come and beg. What are the jobs you have provided for those people? Senator, what are those jobs? What are those things you have done for them that will make them not to come to your door every night and day to come and beg? So these are things you should be able to look at before going to make these kind of statements. It is so sad. So that's it, fellow Liberians. That's our lawmakers for us. These are people we actually voted. Solomon, just a second. I know you want to say something, then we'll go to the line. You want to say something, Solo?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that is the same. That's the same senator who was accusing other people for riding in first class and things like that.
Yeah.
And of course, he started lying to the people. You would take economic class from Liberia, and then when you get to a different country, then he switched to the first class, deceiving himself. Because anything that you do in the dark will be revealed. Darius Dillon is somebody that I know personally. Even when he was working in Senator Taylor's working in Senator Taylor's office, and prior to that, he was somebody that we used to when he used to be playing drum at the AME Church in Buchanan there. And then of course he made his way, and I'm not against all of those stuff. But when you are there, be able to represent your people the way they should have been represented according to the dictates of the legislative branch. And that is what we're doing. They are there to make sure that those companies pay the citizens or their employees the amount of money that they're supposed to pay them. But they are supporting the companies against the citizens that put them in power. They are not thinking, and that is causing a lot of quick deaths and all kinds of things for our children. That's all I wanted to say. It is a sad thing, for our country.
Thank you, Solomon Barker Reeves. Yes, let's now cross over to the telephone lines and hear from our people on these issues. We have discussed 0772239933, 0886304497, or 0777980375. Are the numbers to call and have your own say on issues we have discussed. This person, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Carter.
Good morning. You need a lawyer monitor, please.
Yes, I have done that.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I called the contribute and to also let Mr. Darius Dillon know that he was once down the line. So because he's up to date and because of their betrayal attitude towards the past year, so they feel that they are too much. But you should remember the same ladder you claim to go up there. You will once more come down that same ladder. So you should take time to mind what he do and what he says. It's an advice to him. And then to the other woman, I know Priscilla who I don't care to know about her last because they didn't care for him.
That's Cooper.
Since she's there looking down with me and so big guy with me, that will continue. One day she'll go reward. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah, like the record musician said, like a doobie. Remember the people who help you when you are going up the ladder. Because when you are coming down, one day you will need their help. Right? It's very important. Let's get to this person. Hello?
Yeah.
You are live.
Good morning.
Okay.
That they are talking that, the people who say in the red and say in the south, that they want talking to. That liar over there, you know, you say yourself. When we're basically the put the three up, you say you are going to give up $5,000 on your salary. You're not getting it. Only put your book over your book page. When you come out, you get $5,000 for rent, you are going to make up your mind. Tomorrow you come back, I'll be it.
Okay. Thank you. Let's get this other person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is George K. Betty calling from the Japanese food.
Okay.
Let me first say thanks for your conversation. When you see this nation, you see Darius Dillon yesterday, you have the motorcyclists, the marketeers, the ordinary people out there with the dollar rally in support of him, believing that he doesn't have nothing. But nowadays, the same men branding them as beggars. There's not the first time branding those very people that gave away yesterday as beggars. You think he been a senator? If he has a job and coordinate with friends and they put system into place that will empower those people to get a job, will they be out there begging? Absolutely zero. They won't. And since he became senator, need one job for all of the family he has created for the people of this nation. For we don't say we have joy and we are not going to beg you. With all of the travel, all of the salary you haven't created a job. Is it the saddest part about this? This guy has a questionable academic credential. And there's very people who are there in the children to go to school. Voted this man based on the dislike for all. Voted this man.
Thank you. Let's hold you there. Let's hold you there. This other person, please. This person. Good morning. I'm fine. Go ahead.
Say hi to my people out there. The We Nation men on the message good morning to all of them this morning. And it's a test that people that doing this one on the platform. Look, to be ungrateful person is very, very bad. To be ungrateful and you get a grateful soup that you're drinking now. They will drink out ungrateful soup that they prepare to drink it. That they don't all sometimes you are yes. You couldn't pay full watch now, you are going to our law makeup. So pay promotion for your life, you pay the man will reward with this space and interest that they long for you. That you will talk for when you tell us they don't want fake or say nothing, they're not getting it. But the sooner they put and drinking my son, I continue to say this. They sue the call and they do the very top customer. The people get a tough one for Baka. But the people buy a ratty, but they say, oh, I take it back from my body. The one will be good. They said no. They will take paper. The people are get show pay. And now say I keep everything changing the country. We get this job. They may tell you when I come, we have 2 persons. What we are here for 10, all of them. I mean that they say, yeah, we agree. So they brought a grateful soup and we'll do a grateful soup.
Let's all you that, my sister, this other person. Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Kondo, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, this is Burma had about dedication. I joined you for the people at my cabinet share this morning.
Okay.
But Mr. Kondo, let me say thanks to you for the talking point this morning. You know, people that Dillon there are blaming the people that Dillon carry there and need Georgia SAC breaking them for dollars so they can run his campaign.
The dollar rally, right? The same poor people he's condemning to death.
You know, that's a problem I have with our lawmakers. When they want our vote, Mr. Koto, they will want to you in a swamp, they will want to you in a mud, going to beg you for your vote. But then today, they don't tell you all I will let begging. So they don't yesterday, why were you begging people to generate dollar rally for you, for your campaign? When you told that you had nothing, they don't why yesterday you were around or Musa Velete begging him to support your campaign. So that today I bring for that begging because you in power now. We giving you 9 years for you to enjoy. Then you say we let begging. You know, you are the same light in the most of our country. People never knew. They thought that you are the real light. But thank God you are proving yourself and you are telling like people that you are completely the same like in most of our country because you last one you give up.
Thank you. Let's go to this other person. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good morning, Koto.
Good morning.
Thank you. Koto, I'm special of call from a proper corner down Coast Spoon Hill, Winter Community. Koto, is this the law that was taken to district number 5 and having dollar rally to vote against their state lawmaker, Thomas Farah? Is this the law that was taken to district number 2, Johnsonville, to raise money to run against Thomas Farah? Hey, man, why is it that people are dishonest in this country today? This is the greatest dishonesty I've ever seen. You branding us. Those of us who gave you 205,000 votes as being the beggars, the law that the one who killed the referendum. Today you calling us beggars, but days are coming. But let me tell you, look, issue have to do with this or issue from the lawmaker from Nimba. Koto, in my mind, this is a danger that is trying to be settled.
Okay.
You guys are trying to cut down on freedom of speech.
That's a take. That's a take. Okay, thank you. Let's hold you there and get a few people talking. Then we'll go home. This person, good morning.
Thank you. Let me say good morning to the rest of the people.
There should be Edmund
Mansale, Yeah. We nation. Let me say hi. And this is Edmond Carr. Please, man. Before I make my comment, just maybe in a minute, let me please give my number to Spencer Mohammed. I'm sorry, I've been busy with things. You can take my number 0770 248439. Spencer Mohammed 0770 248439. You know, Control, you need to be careful with that bill. You need to get it and read it in its totality. Because the guys are after something. So we need to be careful. All of the amendment, we need to be careful with it. Okay? So I can't run opinion on it now until we get it in its totality. We know, we are aware that the guys are after something. They want to do something. So you need to be careful with that bill and talk about amendment in it. As for Delon, you know, Delon has always said that he see your mother. So when you see your mother, you continue to see your mother. You see somebody that has integrity. Whether those or others are also, we get it. When we go around our friend, he got to buy water, he got to do those things. So you can't talk about it. And that is a situation they created. They always want to be the one that got the money with them. And then the people go, when they finish speaking, they drop $10, then they laughing and clapping. You know, people were there sharing here, laughing, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of it all, you will leave $10, $20 there, then they fight over it to divide their money. Say, that is the way that they want to treat us. That is the way they want us to be. So it's not anybody that has integrity. So that's that demo right there for you. Thank you, man.
Okay, thank you so much, Carr, Edmond Carr. There, yes. So let's see. I got a few more people. Then we go over to our team here. But this person, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. You are live. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, brother, for the program. The program is very interesting. You know, the people when they are in leadership, or when they are done, they can't appeal to us. When we get in the power now, become people who are not important to them again.
You become backers.
You know, hello?
Yeah, go ahead. I said then you become backers.
Yeah, when they are done, they can't do what they appeal to us, backing up for our vote. When we get in their vote, now we have become for them go to them. But remember that boy in heaven, those who are at the mission of God also diminish when the real God is you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. They should be patient. Greg, good morning. You're welcome. Yeah, go ahead, man.
You will see 2029. There's very people that are insulting them. You will see them telling people for Potro Green Red. And the time of people can Potro Green Red in a very district. When they go either they confuse, they'll go vote for them. Can you imagine? They go campaign. Marco Tomo, not on the ring of campaign. That's very day after I said, but then they may not see you. Marco Tomo on the ring campaign. So this, we can hardly see Marco Tomo. So that's why now we're kind of in the Potro Green Red. You ready for two to go in place and they go to the old man. The whole house will change.
Thank you, Gray. Let's show you there. Thank you for your contribution, Gray. Let's get a person. 2 more calls, then we go. This person, good morning. Hello. Go ahead, you're live.
How are you?
I'm fine, Chief. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the show. You know what I want to say? I want to talk to somebody morning. This is Gao, Abraham. I'm having a conversation as usual from a comfortable keke on the car with you. What I want to say, most of the law makers in our hall, they're not in the future of the Liberian people. No, see. Hello?
Go ahead. You get a few seconds, please.
To get law makers in the hall, see, to stand up for the ministry, transfer job, and it's taking my damn see.
There's another situation.
What is Liberian people elected you for now?
But when you see these things happening, the people get interest, right? They have a kickback that what they give whenever they make a decision, what they receive. You know, when something is easier for them, they don't talk. They pass a particular bill, or they align with whatsoever thing the executive says. Right? That's the reason why you saw many of the lawmakers, they were dressed up in yellow.
Brother, we have lawmaker in the country. We have lawmaker.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, my dear brother. Let's get this other person on. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
You are live. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Andre P. I'm senior court from
Yeah, go.
Something. They should remember the matter where they go. They should remember the road that lead them. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's excellent. No matter where you go, remember the road that leads you. This person, our very last caller. You need to walk away. Probably lower your monitor. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to lower your monitor.
I'm also calling from I want to know. So the government allowed concession company to take over government ministry. Because as far as we concern that LCM, that Traffic Management is a concession company which is an agreement signed with the government. So now, after their contract, other stuff like that, there will be no more major transport in the Republic of Liberia.
We dive into that particular issue. Yes, we dive into it. But I hold you that just take this last person, then we go over to our team. Good morning. Hello. Okay, all right. Yeah, so we just wanted to get you on because we are already out of time. But let's see whether we can now go over to our team. As they. But let's squeeze the person in. Good morning, man. Go ahead.
Good morning, Control. Good morning to
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead very quickly.
Talk here to with guarantee on. I'm not going to model. What guarantee on will be short to the district. We are running the campaign for citizens. We tell our people, open your eyes. Don't go to the ballot back for our family. Our friends say, oh, we're not doing it. When we go there, they can't do nothing for us. They want to. She's there. Don't do it in the election. Me, I'm saying, what's the town hall saying? I said, don't you know, you win the election. You win the election, you're the Japan person in West Point. Your mother will call it. You should have done person in West Point. You want for you to talk for you. Then you senator in the gate for some water. So we want for you to work on and stand there and put it around there. We want to stop our people. We want to move out to go and damage up. Don't want for you to step up. For now, they say we'll do it. For now, day today. They say we'll be paying our travel.
Thank you. That's Dara Zilon for you people. But let's cross over to our team just a few seconds and get their parting statements. Let's begin with Solomon. Solomon, you listen to the callers. Just a few seconds. Let's get you on. Our next program is coming up very soon.
I will say many thanks to our callers. And adios.
Okay, thank you. Aliyu Masale, can we get you on now? Just a few seconds, then we go home. Masale, are you there? Aliyu? Okay, I think Aliyu has gone. But then okay, so many thanks to Solomon Barker Reeves. I want to say thanks to Aliyu Masale as well. For those of you who called to make your own contribution on today's edition of the show, we say thanks to every one of you. And for those of you who follow us via our various social media platforms, we say thanks. Like Kuded Williams and Asata Emela Jennington or Bogle or Bola, we say thanks to every one of you. And it was good. And this is how we got home on today's edition of the program. I'll come in very shortly. It's the Kings Local Daily with the man Sam Andrews. I'm Stephen Compton. Do have yourself a blessed midweek.